I want to ask you about music, obviously, and first I want to share a little bit of just an experience that I had that I haven't been able to share with you both yet. So I don't know how many years ago this is now, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. I had done my first yoga teacher training and up at Kripalu in Massachusetts.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And like towards the end of it, I was really kind of like in this emotional, heart opening space after going through that. And I'm in their gift shop, and this song, this song comes on, and I just like it's beyond moving is the way I would describe it. Kind of, we've all had this experience with music sometimes where you just, oh my gosh, it hits you so hard. And I fell in love with it right away. And then I think maybe like I listened to that song a few times. The song was Hari Om. And then fast forward, like, 3 years later or something, I find myself in Yogaville in the light program. And then I think you guys came in or were performing or something like that. And like this connection happened too. And like Hari Om is like what we say at Yogaville. That's like our mantra too. And so like that was
that song was
like,
written about Yogaville.
Yeah, we wrote that song. We wrote that song during the light program.
And you wrote it during the light program. And then now I've been living at Yogaville for almost 4 years. So it's like, I don't know. I just wanted to share that because that was kind of an incredible thing.
That is an incredible thing. Because it's so funny because when we gave Kripalu those CDs for their gift shop after we played there, I was like, they're never going to play these CDs because we're just like such the odd cats, like the oddball weirdos of that musical genre, like you play our album and like some of the songs are real mellow, but I feel like our music's pretty edgy too. And, I mean, the lyrics of Hari Om are, if the gods could cut out their eyes with the weapons held in their hands, would you still act out of love if the watch were viewed by the blind? Like, it's like so metal. Yeah, but yeah, we wrote that because of Yogaville, all the Hari Oms on everything. Jameson tells a funny story about.
It was, I think, a joke that was amongst a few people. I don't even know. I don't think I originated it.
I think you told it at the ashram.
I probably told it at the ashram, but like, it's just like Hari Om is on everything. Hari Om, please don't, touch the thermostat. Hari Om, be like, like, please put your shoes here, Hari Om, whatever. And, I think early on the joke became like, who is this Hari Om person? And like, why are they messing with everything around the ashram? And why don't they just talk to Hari Om instead of putting signs for them everywhere? Yeah, it took, it took a while I came in really naive to a lot of specific like yoga culture starting the light program. And I think I even came in a little bit of a punk ass, honestly, in terms of like, I was going a lot for my partner, Laney.
I made him go.
And, and I didn't really know a lot. And I think, was probably a fool a few times. But I'm really grateful for the lessons that I learned there and what it ended up giving me. I think the outcome for Laney and I both are a lot different than a lot of other folks that go through the light program, because it ended up like sort of facilitating the space for us to go through a lot of reconciliation with the faith tradition we were raised in, rather than become kind of more like find the practice more of like through Satchidananda's like practices and teachings, right, which are undue. Like so kind of
Hindu and undo.
Hinduism.
Yeah, Hinduism. Yeah.
Yeah, but we really appreciated the integral aspect, the lotus, the yantra, that it brings everything together and is so respectful that you can like fully be Christian or fully be agnostic and practice the rituals and practice the practices which are just so beneficial for your health and your mental health and your physical health.
Thanks for listening. If you've enjoyed this content and think others might as well,
Please feel free to share and subscribe.